Right now the talk is about post-COVID recovery. Just recently, the WHO said, Kenyans should brace for the fourth wave of COVID-19, looking at these different waves, but also how we overcome it. The role of SMEs in economic recovery. Has it been understated on the continent of Africa? Or is it the future of Africa in terms of recovery from this pandemic we have faced?
If we're able to really help equip and empower our SMEs, because they contribute over 50% of GDP, 98% of employment comes from SMEs. Once we equip them, once we empower them, once we give them the tools, they will be the future of Africa. They will be the ones creating jobs, driving the economy. So they are our future, and it's my passion to ensure that they are able to succeed and to thrive now more than ever. So this is the time for SMEs and for women and also for youth as well. It's the time to rise up and truly take on this new role, because once you're online, you're at the same level. It's each man for his own. So whoever is able to be quickest to be online, quickest to begin to conduct e-commerce or begin to receive and make payments online, they'll be the ones to be ahead of the game. So right now it's like we pressed reset, and we're all now bringing everyone up to the same point. So let us all move forward, and I believe they are our future for survival for the continent of Africa.
There is also a risk of creating an uneven playing field, For example, if you are, and I'm not saying we don't tax our SMEs, but, it should be sort of a holistic approach so that an SME in Ghana, for example, in West Africa, maybe they're paying zero tax, and for example, they're selling the same product. It will mean that maybe some jurisdictions will be more competitive than the others. Is this a risk that we should be worried about in the near future?
I think it's worth looking at what's been done in the thriving markets like maybe I'll probably definitely say Rwanda. Rwanda is doing a lot right now to support SMEs by the government. So to look at which markets are doing really well to equip and empower and help SMEs recover faster, and what can we borrow from them that we can adapt locally that we believe has already been proven and is working there. So we don't reinvent the wheel in Kenya. So I'll definitely look at markets like Rwanda that are doing really well, Ethiopia as well, and to see what are they doing that are really supporting the SMEs, and then begin to adopt them. That way we're able to level that playing field, as you rightly called out.
And okay, I won't generalize, but majority of Kenyans, we love music, and we saw during the pandemic. Now you can't go to concerts, and we saw utilization of digital platforms. People are holding online concerts where you pay, you're given access, and people are able to make money amidst the pandemic. For the creative industry, I know SME cuts across, but specifically for the creative industry, what lies for this industry, in the online world?
Yeah, I think coming up with ways that you can be able to get people to subscribe to your channel, whether it's YouTube channel or your online space, so they can keep coming back. They pay you a small subscription fee, and you offer them content that they can then come and choose from what they want, whether today I'm low, I want to pick me up music, or today I want to really go out and have a moment. So I think thinking about how you can be able to tap into building a good subscriber base for yourself that will help you hopefully get income at a slow bit. And then over time, thinking of innovative ways to diversify your content offering. So if I'm a creative, think of how can I get subscribers that will keep coming back to me? How do I keep my content rich and fresh so they can coming back to say what's not new on the channel? And number three, how do I drive engagement? What can I do to get them to really interact with me? So I think if they could think on those three lines, they'll be on the right track.
Definitely, and there's always that disparity, For example, the subscriber levels. If you have the same subscribers, or the number of views, for example, in the United States, most probably you're making more money than the equal number of views in the East Africa. Maybe we can get another opportunity to discuss that in detail in terms of that market variability and where Africa plays in that ecosystem, because for the longest time, creatives, they're really trying in Africa to monetize their content, and that streaming income, I think it's very important. But just from your YouTube channel, for example, and being able to monetize that, it has been a little bit difficult for a number of them. But moving on now, I'm looking at the bigger picture. Google, yeah, we are operating in a different world, business world right now. There's been proposals overally to introduce, global minimum tax, and this is one of those, industry topics that some people are pro, others against, because the tax jurisdictions vary from different places, countries. Others do not even have, corporate tax, which is a good place to go and base your business. But looking at this proposal from where you are, what do you think about it?
Yeah, so for me, I believe as Google, we pay what is required from us by every government that we're in. And that's what we do. We pay what the government requires of us. But we also have our home country where we pay majority of our taxes there. And for the last 20 something years, we've been paying 26% taxes consistently. So we pay what is required for us from the governments, and we pay most of it in our home country. And it's been 26% for several years now. So we will definitely comply with our government requirements, and we play by the book. By the book.
Now that's very important to note. There's nothing to fear from Google, as you assure us. Very important. And as we head to the tail end of this conversation, I understand there is the element of women-led businesses, and this looking in Africa in terms of women engagement in the world of business. Most women are concentrated in the informal sector, in the agricultural sector, but looking at the whole structure, it seems a little bit imbalanced. And you're doing something to, tip that balance so that at least more women are brought into business and their business is empowered. So far, how's that journey been?
So we really love our women and our youth and also our men as well. And we have programs this year to try and really empower and equip women by offering them digital skills, specifically targeted to help them learn how to become more successful in what they do. So we're offering this year a program that will be piloted across Africa to mentor 5,000 women over the next 6 months to give them the skills that they require to be able to thrive. We just finished a program just last Friday with KEPSA and Eldo Hub in Eldoret, where 35 women were on our pilot program, were trained on digital skills, and now about to go into mentorship. And these women are brilliant. They have great, bright ideas, excellent case studies. And we're going to work with them to ensure that they go through one-to-one mentorship over the next 1 month and then support them to thrive in their businesses. So our goal is to try and do our best to help bring them up, because when you educate a woman, a whole community has gone through, will grow. So we want to really empower our women. We offer them digital skills training, one-to-one mentorship, with the goal of helping them rise up to hopefully grow themselves and the communities around them.
That's very important. You've mentioned actually involving women more in your business makes it even more successful, and it is a good thing. You've mentioned the element of youth there, and we understand majority of SMEs, we know the youth are the players right in there, and we're having this thing we call gig economy. So you don't have to be always dressed in a suit. You're at the comfort of your home in your pajamas. As long as you make your delivery, you're good to go, and utilizing the online platform. I mean, this has been touted as the future of work. Skill-wise, you mentioned, if you find specialty in artificial intelligence, online payment systems, if these are the areas that you operate, there is a high probability that your future is looking better. But just looking at the gig economy in Africa, where are we, and what's the future of it?
I think it's right now at that point where we're just about to come up. We just launched a product last year on pilot called Taskmate in Kenya as a pilot market. And this tool will help source small tasks of labor. So for example, I am currently, I want to get this business profile up and running, but I can't be able to go to this part of town. I say, fine, who is in town right now? Can you just go and take a picture of this building, post it onto this product, and I'll pay you 50 bob for every picture. So I'm a youth. I happen to be in town, for example. I can go take a picture of that building. I post it on this app. I get 50 bob. And it's working well. So we're able then to create employment, pay the youth, but offer them a chance to make small money leveraging small tasks. So it's currently going through beta production right now. Will be launched live in a few months. But overall, I believe the future of this is like it's inevitable. It's going to transform the way we do work, how we create employment. We're calling it almost like digital outsourcing. So this is the future of work.
Definitely. So I should get myself ready to with an extra skill. There's the issue of reskilling that has been spoken about, especially if you've been in the job market for a while. Sometimes you get a little bit comfortable, but COVID has
Yes.
shown us things can change, yeah, in a click. So in terms of reskilling, from an organizational perspective, maybe an SME leader is watching right now. I know Google you offer some of the tools to help, but overall, this reskilling conversation, how efficiently can that be done to realize its effectiveness in an organization?
Right, that's a good question. So my advice would be if you're an SME and you want to learn a new skill, a lot of companies are offering complimentary training. So right now at Google, we offer a digital skills program where you can log onto our portal and pick a skill that you want to learn. Number one could be digital marketing, or if you want to learn how to be an app developer, or you want to just learn some new skill around helping you become more employable. You can do it at your own time, at your own pace. At the end of it all, you're able to get a certificate that you can then say, I've qualified, I've passed my skills, I now have digital marketing under my umbrella. So when you have that now skill, you can then go and say to any company, if you want to outsource your social media marketing, I have the skills, what it takes, here's my certificate, I am available on demand. So I truly believe that this is the time to spread your wings and go out there and look for these small low hanging fruit. It would just require some element of time, maybe a few data bundles to log on or get some free Wi-Fi somewhere. Learn over a couple of weeks, get that certificate, go out, pitch yourself, get money on your hands.
And I think it has been a very good conversation. Thank you very much. Rosemary Momanyi, who is the Google SME lead for East and West Africa. Thank you for your time. Wow. So with that said, of course, I have to fly away to spread my wings and go learn a new skill. That is inevitable if I want to survive and thrive in the near future and presently. Well, that has been our beat up. Next, we want to take a look at the markets, shall we?